Hello. My mind just went completely blank. Why do I want to say? The thing is, I have so much. I have so much to say that maybe that's why my mind goes blank, because it's just too much. And like I've said before, what I think the universe is teaching me is to be in the moment now. So I'm not pre-writing, pre-planning, even though I have mentioned also I have all these books everywhere, and they've got signs and symbols and code cracking stuff in. I'd like to actually, maybe I could talk about the code cracking. So what I'm finding, right, is this is a game that we're in. It's a rather sophisticated game. It's a highly evolved game. We're much more evolved than we know we are, because we're not actually these little avatars here. This part of me, well, it's real, but it's not real. This is not the whole of me, and that's not the whole of you. But we've been stuck in this belief, and part of the game, the reason the game's so good is because we have no memory that it's a game and there's another whole bigger part of us elsewhere. Because if we knew that, it wouldn't be a game, would it? It would just, I don't know, we go, yes, it's kind of fun at first, and then we go, but it's not real. And that's why I actually think, there's people who know, I'm just crossing my arms now, body language. There's people who know it's not a game, it's a game, it's not real. And they do know, because there are cheat codes, there's hacks, there's hidden traps, there's snakes and ladders, so to speak, so you could find a ladder and go up it, or you could accidentally come across a snake slide and slide down. And there are people who have known this for a long time, and they kind of position themselves pretty well within the game. And also, though, the fact they know it's not real, they may be rather destructive within it, because from their perspective it's just a game. And when, say, in the game, if someone is unalived, I'm really going slowly on this, why? If someone is unalived, seems to be the word people use on YouTube, because I don't know, maybe there's something in that. Maybe, I don't know if there's certain things you can't say. And it doesn't matter, because they know that soul is just going to go back from whence it came to its real self. But the problem there is that the experience of being here is real. And I have said this before, if you cut your hand, if I got a knife now, which I'm not going to do, and I cut my hand, not only would I bleed, but it would bloody well hurt, because we do have nerve receptors in this avatar, because it's meant to feel real, seem real, look real, taste real, feel real. Did I say feel twice? Hear real, sound real. Because that is part of the game. The more real it seems, and the more real we believe it to be, the more of the excitement within the game. But there's always a but. But it's not meant to have gone the way it's gone. We were meant to have a beautiful, amazing creative experience. I think it does also, if I can bring in the Minecraft analogy again, that we have a choice of choosing survival mode, which has zombies. It does have the risk of losing lives and the unaliving factor. And there is, I guess, for some, the thrill of the adventure, of the challenge to get through the game intact and gather your resources and riches and find diamonds and gold and magic potions and dodge the villains and all that stuff. But that is one choice. Or the creative version, where we come in and we have everything at our fingertips. We can have all the potions we need, all the resources we need, all the gold, all the diamonds, all the food. We can build whatever home we want, travel and explore and create wonderful environments. Oh, itchy. I'm just, every time I kind of start talking, is it the microphone? Do I have fluff on there? My nose is like itching. So the problem is that we have had the important memory. There's one memory I think we're meant to have, and that is that first choice of, do I want to do survival mode or creator mode? And by default, the setting for most of us has been set on survival mode. And we have been struggling because survival mode ain't easy. It is a challenge. It is a big thing to go through, dodging and ducking and trying to find. I mean, a lot of us, we're not even finding gold or diamonds, let alone the food and security and feeling safe and not having zombies at our door every time it gets dark. So, what am I saying? I think now though, because what I'm finding is, you know, people talk about this veil that covers the other side. The other side, that is where we actually are, like our greater, higher, bigger self is on the other side of that veil, so to speak. But the veil, as they often say too, is thin at times, and it is bloody well thin now, because I am finding I am hearing more, seeing more, feeling more, knowing more. That connection with my higher self, like, it is coming in strong. And I know it's not just me. I know this is a collective global thing, that this is sort of how I see it. There's more light coming in. Obviously our sun is changing, and so is our Mother Earth, Gaia, is changing and evolving. This is, I think, a cycle within the evolution of beingness, of the universal beingness. And we are either evolving with the earth, and I think I have said this before, it's like a bit of a cell. You know, you've got a cell and the cell splits. And we've been kind of in this overlapping cell-splitting on the earth, and we're kind of getting to that point now where we're about to pop off the old earth into the newer version. And what the thing is like, who is evolving with this new earth and who is anchored and stuck on the old earth? So from what I'm understanding, this, I don't even like using the term old and new, but it's like using past and future, because everything is here and now. So let's just say Earth A and Earth B, or Earth 1 and Earth 2, which are the 1A and 2B. 2B, because it is going to be. So this older version, for lack of a better description, Earth 1A, and as we're now at this point here, if you are still resonating with that old energy, you will continue on that version in the game of Earth. But if you are now resonating, if you are taking in the light, so this is really important, you need sun codes. If you want to evolve, you need sun codes. Don't go out and stare at the sun in the middle of the day, but make sure you're getting your sunlight codes. And also the Earth is giving us assistance in this as she is evolving into her 2B version. She is helping, so it's really important. Take those rubber-soled shoes off, get out and ground. Sunlight, Earth, Sun, Earth, you in the middle. And allow the assistance from both the sun and the earth to help you rise into your higher consciousness. And when you do that, you will actually see more. You will see through a lot of things that it's not like they weren't there and now they are now. It's just almost like you had filters on that blinded you from certain things. So you will see things and it may seem a little worse at first, but those things were always there. You were just kind of almost in a trance, blinded somewhat. You had your filters on, blinders, like maybe something like that. And there's something about the peripheral vision. You know when you let your eyes go soft? Does that make sense? You soften your gaze. It's like when you're looking at those magic books with the magic pictures, and there's a magic picture in there, but if you're just looking at it as normal, you won't see it. But when you soften your gaze, I'm doing it right now. Soften your gaze. Oh, I can't do it right now. I was trying to do it, but I'm obviously too focused. Hang on, no, I can. Soften your gaze and feel your sight loosening on reality. Allow it to loosen. As we start doing that, we start seeing more that was always there, but because your vision was not attuned to it, you weren't seeing it. So that'll happen. But we are now at that point from what I'm gathering, and I'm getting the stuff in. Let's just call it stuff. I'm getting the stuff in every day. Oh my goodness, like I've said, it just comes in. It's like big atom bombs, or more like actually shooting stars that hit me in the head. And these are the packages of information, is the best way to describe it. And I do find if I get back to the softening the gaze, because if I try and look at it too hard, like analytically through my intellect, I guess, through my mind, even though that doesn't feel right, more so through the intellect. If I'm over analyzing, I can't grasp it. It's almost like it's just out of reach. But when I soften my whole mind, I can grasp everything. I am struggling somewhat, although I shouldn't say that. No, it's easy. I'm going to be able to translate this easy, because what we tell ourselves is very important. So it's the translation that I've been working on. How do I get what is here and probably up here out here, so I can tell you, so that you can grasp it, so that you can open your mind and allow yourself to let go the anchor of 1A. Remember, we have 1A over here, and allow yourself to go to 2B, because 2B is absolutely completely creator mode. You're in creative mode. There's no more suffering. we're letting that go now, because that used to be a teacher for us. The suffering, the hardship, the challenges, we learned from it, and we did learn a lot. But we've kind of done it. It's like getting your diploma and then you just keep going back to school and getting it again and getting it again and getting it again. But you've done it, and you could move on to the next stage, the next chapter, the next level. But you're stuck in the loop of, I'm going to relearn and relearn and relearn this lesson, even though I already know it, and I've got now 20 diplomas, degrees, whatever. But we're done. We've done it. It is time to move on, and I feel it's so important now for us to be all talking about this, and also pondering on this new earth and what we are creating in it, because in doing so, we're going to help with our lovely chain of hands of reaching out to people. Take my hand. That we are going to bring people over, because otherwise they will need to do another cycle on 1A, Earth 1A, when they could just move over to 2B, and be happy, because we have suffered enough. We've learned through our suffering, through our hardships, and now it's time for ease and grace and love and wonder and happiness and joy and health and abundance and fulfillment, contentment, tranquility for everyone. And that is on 2B. That is 2B, which is now. And it's always now. But it's about turning your focus. So if you can turn your focus from the anchor that you've got here in 1A, and let go the stories, let go what you're hooked into, the negative storylines, because they're going to keep you trapped, trick-trapped, and we don't want that anymore. It's time to let go the trick trap, let go the ball and chain that's anchoring us into an old energy, and allow ourselves to rise to Earth, to be. I hope that makes sense. I know sometimes it can sound a little crazy, but I am a bona fide crazy plant lady. I have like 200 houseplants or something, but I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy with this one. I know this is real, and I've never felt less crazy in my life. I've never felt actually more me. Like, I feel much wholer than what I was. I think along the way, I felt like I was covered. So I've been shedding all these layers like an onion, like in Shrek. I've shed all my onion layers now, and I'm at this center point. And it's been a wonderful journey of discovery, and it has had ups and downs, I will not lie. It has been somewhat traumatic, and there has been loss and sacrifice, but I'm ready now. I'm here now in creator mode, and I choose to be my true, authentic, sovereign self. And I'm going to live on to be, and I'm inviting you to come with me. And all it takes is your choice. All it takes is you turning your attention from 1A, from what has been, to be, which is, and this is now. This is where we're at now. There's no more waiting. There's no more, oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's over there. It's over there. Not here. But I know it's coming. It's just around the corner. It's just over that next hill, the next chapter. Next month it's got to be here. No, it's now. It's goddamn mother. Now. My language, but I want to impress upon the fact it's so important for us to speak it in the moment and not keep it at arm's length anymore. 2020. Oh, 2020. Okay, that was the time on the timer. But I'm like, 2020 vision, people. That was no coincidence, the year 2020 vision. Let's see through the illusion, delusion, the trick traps, the drop tracks, and make that choice. And you can do it today. You can actually do it right now. It's a conscious choice. You do it here and here. Mind, heart, coherence. And believe it. It's not seeing is believing, it is believing is seeing. So once you do choose, believe it to be so. And don't let anything or anyone pull you off. And it's, even though I'm sharing this, sometimes, this is a tricky one, sometimes, unless you know you've got people in your life who are receptive to this, you might want to be careful, in a way, who you say it to. I don't really care anymore. I'm just going to say it to everyone. But if you're kind of treading carefully, maybe just center it in yourself and know in yourself that you have chosen and you are here and you choose better for yourself and all others, so that you don't get tripped up until you get far enough along that path. You go, I don't care. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. Because I know that I want better for everyone. That is the thing too, not just for yourself. That too, that's really important. You must choose for yourself first, but then include everyone, because we are all each other. I said this before and I will say it again. I am you and you am I. We are all the one universal source energy, coming from a different perspective. Okay, on that note, I'm going to pop back out and I will pop back in another day. I hope wherever you are, you're having a beautiful morning, arvo, evening, and I'm always sending much love. And I feel like there's something else I want to say. There's something like sitting on the tip of my tongue, or I can feel it just here. It's like heading down my passages. It's got to come out. There's something. Oh, what is it? Okay, just give me a moment, just because I feel like there's something important. It might not be, and I might just go. What is it? Maybe it's for another video. I don't know. There's something, I can actually feel it literally heading really slowly. It's like teasing me. It's coming down from my mind's eye. It's around about here, but it's like holding off. Okay, maybe it's for another one. I'm not going to tease you. I'll just tease myself all day going, what was that? Well, when it comes in, I may not have a recording device. It may just be for me. We shall find out. Okay, have a beautiful day, and I'll be back tomorrow.